to Caravan.
No impressive in a difficult time, and certainly basketball and his team have been a safe haven during those challenging moments.
Well, great to see the young man out on the floor as they look to pull what would be just a huge upset here in Stories. Demery.
He's hoping it leads to bigger and better things. Oh, that's a great out-of-bounds play, too. Another one. Reed has to kick it out. Caravan for three.
Smith. Demery's hit 2 threes. Into Reed. Demery.
Two, they do not want to give you rhythm open threes because that is a heartbreaker from a defensive standpoint.
Here's Tarris. Reed underneath.
You can't speed Trey Carroll up.
24-point UConn lead. Reed kicking Ross. Second.
From Xavier.
They've never played for Xavier. That's pancakes at the rim. Tarris Reed on the back line with some help.
Reed with a nice blur screen, too. They're always looking to help their partner. Caravan
Smith, who's done a wonderful job coming in for Demery.
Kid's got range, too. Mullins can really drag the D. They got him on a nice cut by Caravan.
Mullins feeding Reed. Matched up with Booker again. Here's the double. Daly was coming over. Caravan left open.
But you just can't. He's too big and strong. Got a bear hug him.
Solo ball.
5%, 8% from three.
Backdoor Mullins. Cut off. Reed. The kick. Mullins fires. Got it.
Tarris Reed Jr. draws the double. Finds a cutting Caravan. Caravan off glass.
Yeah, one thing Shaheen Holloway said is they turn it over again. We just haven't quite been the same offensively since Maui.
There's another look.
Mullins backdoor.
Abraham, his first shot of the game, off the mark. And Demery comes the other way. Demery in foul trouble yesterday. Had to sit most of the first half. But he's been the difference on this Connecticut team this year from a defensive perspective as a point guard. He's the tip of the spear. Backdoor.
Team success.
Connecticut seeking a 10th consecutive win. Reed backdoor.
Now Mullins. He's been quiet lately. Inside Reed. Outside Demery.
That's right. And he's understanding positioning on the court. Like right there. Beautiful against the zone.
Nice handoff, Mullins, and the floater.
Giving 200 points on the season. Over 1550 now in his career. Ball.
Rising talent. He did that when he was an assistant for his father. I mean, he's done it everywhere he's gone. You think about Donovan Dent, guys he's had.
Not afraid at all. Boy, he teed that up quickly. 17-14, a haul down low.
2% on the year on layups. He's got the body, but that's something that his career progresses. He has to improve on.
Huskies coming in off just their second loss this season Friday night at Madison Square Garden against St. John's. 22-2, the number 16 hit a basket in almost 4 minutes. Mullins.
Good switch there by Keith on that flare screen. Took it away on Mullins.
Reed on the box, kicks it. Smith. Opposite.
Reed inside the carry. I don't know. What Bob wore size, what, 19?
Well, in those days, Bob probably had to pay for his own shoes. That's the way things were. Nice slip again. Caravan.
Demery. Inside Reed. And Carey. Backdoor, nice slip.
To run offense, but what a start from the Wildcats. UConn was a little worried about their efficiency the last couple. Shot just 36% in a win they had to cut out against.
Demery. Orchestrated. TV timeout coming up. Backside, jumper, Ross. So much on the line. Connecticut's won 18 straight. St. John's has won 8 in a row. Inside, Reed. The kick.
Huskies looking to push. Here comes Demery. Got a back away reset. Ball thought about it. Reed, touch pass. It's
You feel like can play better.
Reed with the catch was long, fighting for it, kicking the ball, solo ball.
The Providence Friars, a team that is coming to town tonight, desperate for a win. 5 Connecticut, a team just a game and a half in front of them in the Big East standings. And the Huskies showing you just how good they can be. Reed on the box. Hodge coming to double. This is Stewart left open.
Nice set. Oh, miss Reed. There you go.
Reed, post up, kick, Caravan, deep one.
A grad student. He really is just so balanced and strong, and you think he's undersized.
Out in the game, go back to Reed inside.
Smith looking that way. Picked up by Dar. Kick it, extra.
Knocking solo ball back. Good start for Hopkins night.
St. John's coming off a dominant win over Creighton, who upset UConn last week.
Anthony Mullins.
Nice slip.
It's Tarris. Demery for ball. Mark crowds him out.
Nice help.
Forced the pass immediately.
Great rotation, too, by Texas.
Right back to Reed. On the skip. Got it to...
Reed's got to get himself set. There you go. Reed. The back in. Reed. Swing it. Demery fires.
Here is Mullins, who had the foul trouble early in that Florida game. 2 fouls in 7 seconds. There's Caravan.
Late shot clock again. Down inside to Reed. Had the big first half.
Nice cut.
There's the...
It's Son, and we know SIDs give up a ton of their time. This is College Sports Communicators Week. We appreciate all our SIDs.
Yes, we do.
Coming off a high ankle sprain, he suffered it in the Big East final. He can do this, though, Bird. And Demery thought Reed was going to be available. Reed, fortunately, nice cut. And then the Mullins. Halfway down the cylinder and out, but Reed with a nice find on a beautiful